Hello guys and welcome back by a new daily update video. And as we can see, Bitcoin broke his new old all-time high and set a new all-time high of approximately 112k US dollars, which is pretty amazing. And we've been talking about a calm for the storm before this move happened in this consolidation period here. And now we finally got that move towards the upside, which we were talking about for a week right now. And what is the thing we can do right now? We can make this red box finally green again. And if we drop towards the downside, this will act as a really good support level. So this is a pretty good sign. And as we can see, we are in price discovery right now, but we will come back later on that one. So as we can see, these are all drop-off points. And what is a drop-off point? A drop-off point is a start point of a move down. And as we can see right here, we had a pretty big move down. And every time the start of it is a pretty important level to gain. So come back above, because these are very strong levels in the chart. We first saw this one, then this one, then this one. We got some resistance right there, but also we gained it. We had the last one we needed to gain, that was from of this point. And if we would have gained that, we would make a new all-time high. And it was a pretty tough one, but finally on this white candle right here, we gained it. And immediately we saw that move up towards the upside. And yeah, as I discussed earlier this video, now we're in price discovery. So what does this mean? If we go left to the chart, there is no data. So every candle we print at these levels are new data. So this means that we also don't have support for now of resistance from all the levels. That means that we can pump because there is no old resistance level. So I'm really curious what price will do in price discovery and how high we will pump. Or maybe people are selling right now because what is a pretty important thing to keep in mind is that the ETF or the US market is opening, and people with an ETF can sell it then. So if people want to take profit on their Bitcoin positions, they need to do it in US session. So this could mean that we maybe get a little drop, or we reverse it and people see, okay, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, I want to buy it. They also need to buy it in the US market. So that's pretty volatile, and I'm pretty curious to see what will happen there. Then also, we talked about this earlier a week ago, is the total market cap. We had a pretty important zone right here, and I said if we holding this zone, we're pretty bullish because we're going sideways. We're not breaking any important levels, and if we can bounce on this level, I expect to go further towards the upside. And that's exactly what we did here. We didn't break it, and we started to move towards the upside. So it's pretty exciting to see. And also here, we got a resistance zone on top of this. We got a range like this. There was a red one. But also what we can do right now is we can make this green again. So what happened? And we broke out and we got some upwards price action, and the resistance is now support. So if we come back, we can expect to have some support over here, which is pretty fine, and also on the lower side here. So that's pretty important. And yeah, it's so bullish to flip this one into support. We already did it, but we will see that later, or we will go up from here, or we maybe will get some retest on the old resistance zone, and that's also a pretty good entry to get in the market again. Then, which is also a pretty important chart for me, is the USDT dominance. So what does this mean? The USDT dominance means the USDT dominance in the whole crypto market. So this chart you want to see go down pretty significant, because that means that there is not much money in USDT, but money is in crypto coins. So that's what you want to see. This one you want to see want to go to zero. But what do we see right now? And this is what nobody is talking about this, but we saw a dead cross right over here, and that was the start of a 30% move towards the downside. But what do we see right now? We see a dead cross again. So this means that we will have downwards momentum towards the downside. And in overall, what does this mean? That money will flow into crypto, in altcoins, into Bitcoin, and that means that the crypto market will pump. And also with all the other charts I'm gonna discuss, this is a pretty good sign here. So yeah, this is something you really want to keep in mind. This is pretty bullish, and also here we got a bullish cross and we saw that momentum towards the upside. So this is really an important chart to look at. Then also, which a chart, I can't get this one out of my mind, the total 3 market cap, so the altcoin chart. What do we see? We see a very big cup and handle right here, and we are on the edge of breaking out. If we do break out, we can expect a very big pump towards the upside, and expect a very big pump towards the upside, because I think you will get 2 trillion within weeks, and that will mean that the altcoins will pump so hard. And I'm so interested in altcoins right now because Bitcoin set a new all-time high. That's pretty fine, that's okay, but altcoins is where the real gains are if you spot it pretty early. So we can also measure this one like this, and we will see that we even hit $3 trillion. So let's see what will happen there. We first want to see the neckline get broken and retested, but we're really pushing towards the upside here. So I think this breakout will happen anytime soon here. And also a chart, and I know I'm discussing this so much, but this chart I can't get out of my mind. The Bitcoin dominance, we broke down so nice there, so nice. And now we are currently retesting it. And I really expect from here so much downwards momentum on the Bitcoin dominance, with also signal to altcoins that will go up pretty significant, and an alt season. So that's something you really want to keep in mind. And this chart looks so bearish, which is so good for altcoins and alt season. So yeah, really curious to see what will happen. And then here also on the Ondo chart, I discussed this one on my X page, as you can see right over. Let me check. Right over here, I discussed this one when this was the chart. If you look at the chart right now, we saw a pump of approximately 10% when I tweeted about it. If you would have followed me, you would have catch this move very easy, because yeah, you literally only needed to put your orders in. So please make sure to follow me over on X, because I literally give so much charts and altcoins charts there, and you would be in a very nice profit now. And it's like 12 hours ago when I tweeted about it. So please make sure to do that. And a chart that makes me so hyped as well is this chart. This is the retail and large investor charts and a Bitcoin price. So the white line is the Bitcoin price, and the purple line is the large investors, and the orange line is the retail investor charts. So what do we see? This is the Bitcoin price, and what did we saw? We saw a massive pump from 70k towards 72k towards a new all-time high right now. And what did we saw on the retail? We saw literally retail going out of the market, where prices were pumping up. And then also, of course, we saw the large investors pump. But I can't get my head by this chart, because we are literally pumping all-time highs right here. And the retail investors aren't making any money of it. It's almost at its lowest point of literally 6 months. So retail is missing out of this one. And I'm so curious to see if retail really comes back after FOMOing into the market. I can't even imagine what will happen, because the price will pump so hard towards the upside. So this is so bullish, guys, that retail isn't in the market. And if they come back, they will they will FOMO into it again. And this is pretty healthy to see. And large investors keep growing, and that is what we want to see. So yeah, this is such an important chart to keep an eye on, because yeah, I can't even believe I see this. Then also the funding rates are significant lower than normal around the all-time high. What does this mean? That not much people are long at this moment. So the funding rates are very expensive and everyone is long, or very expensive and everyone is short. So this is a pretty good indicator to see in which positions people are. But I, if I see the funding rate, I don't think people are that much in long. So also they are missing out on this move. And I think there is so much potential. And when the FOMO kicks in, the funding rates will also go up. But for me, the FOMO isn't in there yet. And we set a new all-time high yesterday. But if the FOMO kicks in the upcoming days, when the news is going in the economic world, I don't want to think about the pump we will get. It's massive here. And also, yesterday, I talked about Ondo, of course, but yesterday I talked about TIA too. And I literally said I'm opening a massive 100k position right now. I tweeted it live over on X, and that is exactly what I did. I entered this trade right when I tweeted it, and look at this. We are in a 5,300 USDT in profit. And I literally called this one live on my X account, because this was the chart when I entered the market. And if we look at the chart, we are right now, we have or I can sink in here, we see that we have a massive pump after I posted about it. And I literally gave you this call because I literally said I am entering this trade. You would have only put your orders in and you would have made money with me, because the market pumped from my entry 7% right now. So is this is the sign to follow me over on X, because otherwise you're missing out on all these moves which can literally make you a big amount of money. Because look at this, with only 4x leverage I'm making 28% on my position, 5.5k if I'm talking about it. So if this isn't your sign to follow me over on X, I tweeted also about it. It is your 100% on you that you don't follow me and also miss out on all the next trades I'm gonna post about it, because this is not the only one I will post about it. I will post on all other trades I take. So please make sure to follow me over there, and please make sure to follow me also over on YouTube, because I'm doing daily update videos. You will be always up to date about crypto and Bitcoin, and it's pretty important to do so because I'm discussing all the charts here and also big trade opportunities. So this was it for today. Please make sure to follow me on all my socials and never miss a move again. And I will see you tomorrow by a new daily update video.